Hello, Libra. Not gonna lie, I've been feeling weird today. I don't know if it's the weather or something. Hello. Yes. Hello. Hello. Get out of my armpits. This is my dog Klaus. Who's reminding me that it's time for dinner. And now here comes the 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 baby who's 127 pounds. All right, Libra. Hopefully you don't hear them wrestling and going nuts over here. They got a new toy today, and now they've just been doing nothing but arguing with it, even though they have an entire laundry basket full of toys. If there's a new one, this is what we get here. All right, Libra, let's see what we got. The moon kept coming out on your pre-shuffle meditation, so we'll see what that's about. All right, Libra, let's go. Let's cut them and go. These were already pre-shuffled a lot off camera, like I just said. Eight of Pentacles, working on growing something. Okay. Tired of being out in the cold, making a judgment call again. Okay, let's just go. Libra. I think I might actually go to bed after this, maybe. Four of Swords. You've been laying healing. This is your card. You've been trying to heal yourself and put yourself back together after some things maybe have gone wrong. Okay. And maybe you're confused about what that looks like. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Libra. What is going on for Libra? Libra. Okay. You want to go? I only take jumper slippers, obviously. I gave that fish right there, his name is Biscuit. And he got new seaweed today. So now he's checking it out. And I think he likes it. I don't know. He's been going after it pretty good. I think you're confused about what offer or what this looks like. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But somebody's coming in. I see this is somebody else, not you. Or all of this could be somebody else. Okay, Libra. Queen of Swords, also your card. Okay. Libra. What do we got for Libra? Six of Wands. Are you confused about where your Six of Wands is, or you finally figured out what your Six of Wands is, and now you're coming in or running towards it? We're going to keep going. Libra. 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 Seven of Swords and Three of Wands were in that. I'm a big fan of those two together. Oh, that's way too many. All right, Libra. What we got? You're confused about somebody from your past. I know. He's just standing here because his dad, that's his dad, by the way. They're father son. You're confused about somebody from your past. And this is what you've been laying down with, but I think you want victory with him. Or this is somebody else and has been putting somebody up in their head about this new opportunity. Possibly. We got Libra. We'll get a lot more on the clarifications. Something flipped. Yeah. Chariot. You want to move. The Chariot is under the Knight of Swords. Oh, yeah. The two fastest cards in the deck. You want to move. Or somebody does want to move after getting, maybe after they've been healing and doing everything else. They have figured something out. Look at this card right here. Look at, you see all those? It's like it got a lot of options here. There's a lot of water. It's, it's real flowy and real kind of emotional, whatever. But look, he's pointing, he or she, whatever, he's pointing at that. He's figured out what he thinks he knows here. He thinks there's a lot of all this around here, but I think he knows what it is, and I think he's taken a long time to figure that out. And now it's like something clicks after the new perspective. Yeah. Seven of Cups, people can sit in that for a very long time trying to figure out what direction to go into. And a lot of times that's okay, but it's very odd for an air sign, but that's why I'm thinking this might not be you, but it certainly could be. I mean, you could have water and earth and everything else in your chart just because know your birth chart, because most of the time your top three, you need to watch all three of those, okay? What else for Libra, please? Give me one more for Libra, please. Give me one more for Libra, please. Thank you. And one it is. Fast passion action. Now, a lot of times you have two knights here, which I'm not crazy about. Much rather see kings, but a lot of times this is just fast passion action towards something that you see a new opportunity with, job or otherwise, and you want to move quite quickly. This is another fast card. There's a lot of fast cards on this board right now. You have three right off the bat. This guy can be, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, it could be that. But not when it's underneath the Page of Pentacles. I think it's a fast passion action going towards an opportunity. That's what I think. With something from your past that you want to work on or have been working on. Yep. After heartbreak. All right, what do we want to clarify with? Let's clarify with Phantom Wise. For Libra. Queen of Wands now. Very interested to see how these clarify. Because I think you're getting crystal clear on something. And I want to know what that is. Or somebody else is. For Libra. What do we got for Libra? Six of Swords, you are moving away. Now, we have this card, which is kind of a quick card, but then we have the slowest card in the deck. Is this what we're doing here? We're playing tug of war with the speed here? But you're moving away from something that's taking you forever, and you've been bored while doing it. Four Swords. What is this Four Swords? Four Swords, Strength, Six of Cups, Six of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Four Swords again. You've been being very still. Let's just put it like that. I need a shower. I've been playing with chickens all day. What is it doing? I have feathers in my... Four Swords. Four Swords is the Ace of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles right here. With the Four of Cups. You have been not knowing what to do. That's the Ace of Cups up here. And you've been just bored, complacent, trying to heal. It doesn't have to be bored. But you've just been trying to heal and everything else so you can be strong enough to take this opportunity or to develop it. Just for develop it. Okay. And it's going to require you to walk away towards your Empress. This is your card too, Taurus Libra. Is something that you went through is not getting any growth? I just heard come back to. Come back to. Did you come back to something and it's like, no. And now you want to walk away and reject it, but you're scared and confused about walking away? Okay. Or this is somebody else. The world was behind the Empress. What is this confusion or delusion or whatever this is? What is the Seven of Cups for Libra? What is the Seven of Cups for Libra? That's too many. Ace of Wands was in that. What is the Seven of Cups? Do you not trust yourself? I'm hearing that. Do you not trust yourself to make the right decision? Seven of Cups is, where does your heart belong to? Or is this the person coming into you with all of this emotion? Queen of Cups, a water sign card. Or is this the person that's been confused about their Four of Wands? This can be a twin flame card. Or it's just stability, a new house, new opportunity, new other things. A lot of times those are the twin cards. The 11-11 card. And that's what you've been confused about? Or somebody? And you can't make a decision, so you're just going to sit here steady working on it? Because you don't know? Because every move that you've ever made has not been ideal? Okay. Seven of Cups. Three of Wands. You've manifested it. Three of Wands and the Magician. You've manifested whatever's going to be right in front of you, or it's already here. And I think it's your twin. And I think that scares you. Yeah. King of Wands, Seven of Swords. Give me another one on the Seven of Cups, please. Seven of Cups. Give me another one on the Seven of Cups. You don't know. Whatever you are trying to figure out here with this Four Swords and heal and everything else, while doing that, you have been trying to figure out what to walk away from or walk away towards. That makes more sense. You're trying to figure out what to walk away towards. And I think it says Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands with your Queen of Cups. This could be a water sign with earth and air and fire. It doesn't matter. Okay. Don't get too hung up on signs. We can all embody all these signs at will. But you don't know. Something about this is secretive. Or you are staying quiet about it. Or you really don't know. I don't think you don't know. I'm just getting this vibe of, I'm getting this vibe of you're trying to keep it, like, okay. Strength with the Six of Cups again. Okay. What is this Knight of Swords? What are you, as I throw the cards and half the deck flips. Page of Cups. You want to move quite quickly. Now, Knight of Swords can have a negative connotation for being a negative card, right? It's a Gemini card, but it's also, this person is going really, really fast and is pissed about it, but not always. I see this more as movement, especially when it's beside these two. You're getting divine guidance, which is that crow up there, to get your ass up and going to go do this. Is this an apology, or is this just a small little offer that you want to put together and give to somebody, or this is somebody else, one or the other? Three of Pentacles. It's about a collaboration that you've been being patient for. Or this is somebody else, like I said. Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, Knight of Swords. Okay. The reason that you've been being quiet and kind of in your head and not knowing what to pick, but you kind of know what to pick. It's this person from your past that you want to have a victory with and move quite quickly and passionately towards a new level of whatever. Okay, it's good to start small. It's Page of Cups, remember? Small emotional offer, but that's beside the Page of Pentacles. So not only do we have passion, we also have emotion, and we also have tangible pinnacle things, which is the best thing to have when you have all three. Look, I have all of this by myself. You have all of that by yourself. Let's come together and start small and go. Well, that little thing that I just talked about is going to be a freaking tower. And I just heard to someone else, what is going on with this? I've had 3 readings almost in a row. Virgo wasn't like this, but the ones before, I think it was Leo and Cancer, I think, were like that. Where you taking this offer and you taking the hell off and going someplace else with your love, emotion, and passion, yeah, it's going to be a tower. This victory is going to be a tower. Maybe to you. Doesn't always have to be somebody else, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be a tower to you because you're terrified of it. King of Swords in Judgment. Give me another one of this Knight of Swords, please. Yep. Yep. King of Pentacles now. You doing this or somebody else doing this towards you, we're reading you. But this is a lot, I think this is both of you, to be honest. But there's somebody else here. Like somebody's parent or somebody's sibling or somebody's, I don't know what this is. Okay. This is going to, okay. This right here, this victory that you want and you want to race towards, or this is somebody else, just get in where you fit in. The reason it's staying so secret and hush-hush is because it's actually your twin. Yeah, with a lot of emotion. It's actually your Queen of Cups. Queen, king, doesn't matter. It's going to hurt somebody. And you know that. Even if this is somebody else doing this to you, you know this is what's going to happen. For you to have a victory, it means this to somebody else. Yeah. This little bitty offer that's going to be coming in so fast, and that can be like a quick phone call. Hey, I've been thinking about you. Want to go grab coffee, tea, dinner, whatever. It's a small, tangible offer with emotion and passion. Once this gets off the ground, nothing's stopping this, I'll tell you that. It's the beginning, and it's the King of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands and death. Somebody's going to have to end something with somebody else. Like I said, this could be anyone. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation. Somebody's going to have to end something, and they've been all in their head trying to figure out how to walk away towards their Ace of Pentacles and towards their actual Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and have victory with somebody from their past. I'm telling you, they won't go quick. What is this Page of Pentacles? What is this Page of Pentacles? Okay. All right. That's fine. King of Pentacles again with the Two of Wands and then three more. Read this. I can't wait to show you. Give me just a second. Shit. Okay. Lord. Shouldn't be that difficult. They flew under the table leg. Okay. Remember I said what the Page of Pentacles is? Yes. The Page of Pentacles is a little bitty offer. Remember we just said this. Tea, coffee, dinner, whatever. Can I just come over? We can watch a movie? This isn't Netflix and chill kind of situation, though. This is way more than that. Four of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands. One of these people is going to get hurt by this. Yes. Yes. Or this is the person from your past that's going to get hurt by this. I don't know. Are you moving on with your passion and emotion and everything else quite quickly towards somebody else that's going to put somebody in complete heartbreak and give them a tower? That could be that too. But not with the moon here. I think this Four of Wands is secret. I think it's like, mum's the word. Three of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. The Sun, the Nine of Swords, and the Hangman. Somebody has been all up in the head. Remember over here, the Four of Swords? That's the minor to this guy. Or is the Hermit. It's one of the going. I think it's the Hermit is that one. It could be the Hangman. They're kind of very similar. They're hanging upside down, trying to get a new perspective. And while doing that, or you, or them, or whatever, is putting somebody up in their head because they know it's their sun. Doing this little offer. Remember how I said it's going to take off quite quickly? Yes, it is. This is going to start very small, but it's that. This is that. And somebody has gotten a new perspective about that and is all up in their head about it. Somebody knows this is coming. And I don't know who that is. Eight of Wands. Communication with the Emperor. You're going to get communication from your Emperor. Queen of Cups. Or you're the Emperor, Queen of Cups. Doesn't matter. Yep. Or fast passion action again. What is the Six of Wands? What is the Six of Wands for Libra? Something flipped. Something flipped? Well, I guess not. Looked like it did. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Ace of Cups. This victory is an emotional one. With finances and passion. Yep. That's the victory. That's the tower. Oh, there's four right here. Let's look at them. You've been working on it, defending it with what you know. Working, defending, holding on to this offer. Now we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. And you have been hanging on to this because you know what this is. That's why you've been keeping it secret. Somebody else. Yep. Now you want to come in with a little bit bigger offer. Hey, I've been thinking about you want to go away for the weekend? That's right. That's an action. Quick with, but this is going to take off slow. But once you get off that runway, you are going to go straight the hell up. And you're actually going to become untouchable by all this. But you have to make the decision to walk towards it or somebody else does. Give me another one on the Six of Wands. All right, kiddo. You can't just sit there, or this somebody else. You can't just sit here and just stare at the, whatever, the ceiling or the sky or the wall or whatever this cat is looking at. Well, I love this card, by the way. And just wait for this to happen. You have to take action. Is this what you're not doing? You're just sitting here up in the Four of Swords doing this? So, is that what we're doing? This is Two of Wands, okay? It's a manifestation card. You're trying to manifest your way to walk all the. It's like you're a magician trying to pull everything out of your hat while sleeping. Right? You want a collaboration. Six of Wands. You have to do something so the universe can back you, right? It's called co-creating for a reason. You do something, we do something. And so on and so on and so on. Six of Wands. The Star. It's your wish or somebody else's wish. Yeah. You gotta end the burdens. Death. I love that death card, by the way. It's so cool. Illustrations on this deck are awesome. You are going to have to end this. Now, I've said this before. A lot of times people expect, their expectations are, if they have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, or even the Four of Wands with all of this love and emotion and all these aces and everything else, okay, that comes with that. Okay, everybody says new levels, new devils. Like I said, that's true. Okay, that is true. But you can also limit the amount of burdens this is. You can create the burdens to where it's like just a tarot card. Okay, you don't have to make it these big, huge things that Libras love to do, by the way. I've noticed that I have like 2 or 3 Libra friends. Actually, it's not their sun sign, it's just in their placements, yeah. And they love to do that. Or they love to imagine all of these burdens are going to be on them after this tower and everything else. Okay, they can create this in their own head. Now, the best way to do that, the best way to get these, I think you're already in this. Wishing and everything else and resting and trying to figure this out, and you want to come in really fast. Like in your mind, if I were to open your mind and just have a look at this is already done. You're already kind of there with somebody else that you see as your person. You've already moved on. You're already kind of like developed, or this is somebody else. Somebody else has already got it all figured out, but they're not moving. Okay. If you're waiting on somebody to get their shit together and be able to move and get out of their head with their new perspective and walk away towards or walk towards the Ace of Pentacles and everything else, and all they are is sitting there scared of this and is keeping them away from their Six of Wands, that we have it twice, by the way, and all of their aces with their Four of Wands, and they're just more comfortable keeping it secret, keep pushing. You don't need this. It's a freaking headache. Unless this is you doing it, and then figure it the hell out why you're having to get so much perspective and stay up in your head about the sun. Sorry, I'm not a very coddly reader. Six of Cups. Somebody needs to get the hell out of their head. Page of Swords, Ten of Cups. And Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles is the Six of Cups. Were you already married to this person? This is where it was. Page of Swords. Look at that. Did you already have this with this person and you walked away from it, or somebody else did? I don't think so. I'm just feeling that's wrong. Oh my God, I got chills all over me. This victory that you have in mind here that's going to hurt, or I even say devastate somebody else, well, who the hell cares? To be honest, you have to put yourself first in this world. Remember, like when you're on a plane and they say put the mask on yourself first? Because without you, you can't help your kids or your husband or your wife or anybody else on the damn plane. You have to take care of you. And that is not being selfish, okay? We're not asking you to be malicious. We're asking you to go for what you want and walk towards what you know is here. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. You've done enough research to know it's here. With this person from your past or past life soulmate, whatever this is, and you want to go quick, and you're just being like, or you're acting confused. I don't know what this is, but this is crazy. And look at that, Three of Wands is behind that. You've manifested it. It's here, and you're trying to figure out how to do this, or somebody's spying on you, the one that's going to be heartbroken. The Ten of Swords tower and everything else, they're going to be left out in the cold when you choose to walk away or walk towards all of this. Yeah. Is that what's stopping you from making that decision, Libra? I think if I asked you, you'd be like, well, there's just a lot going on. Or this ask your person. There's just a lot going on. And they're overthinking it and making it bigger than it needs to be. It's here. Okay. Do you want it or do you not? Six of Cups. All right. Or Now, Six of Cups could be the person that's going to be the person that you've known for a long time that you're having to walk away from or walk towards or whatever else with your all of your aces and the sun and the four what. Okay, this could be what's this is going to happen to this. Remember we just said Five of Pentacles? It's going to leave somebody out in the cold from your past. I mean, I can't. Libra. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. You can't, I mean, you can't make it up. Yeah. We're going to stay still and heal and everything else. And now I will never get on anybody for healing. If you say I'm not ready and you have real reasons why you're not ready, look, I'm still dealing with insecurities and I'm still dealing with fears or I just heard phobias. I don't even, okay. Okay. And I'm still healing all of these things from my childhood and everything else, so I don't carry it into the next relationship with me. And that's what I'm walking away from and trying to heal. And yeah, now that's a whole nother story, but that's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting somebody and using this as overthinking and keeping themselves stuck from walking towards all of this. They're working on walking away. Yes, they are. From or to this person from their past. Because they're out in the cold. Or you are. Did somebody from your past put you out in the cold and you're like, I'm working on moving because I see all of this? That could be a thing. Absolutely. But it's taking you forever and you're going to have to defend it. Yeah. This movement you're trying to do? Are you like locked in a house with somebody? Or you're in a weird relationship and you want to get out, but you're like, I need to work on it. All the T's need to be crossed, all the I's need to be dotted. I can't just get up and go. I have too much responsibility and I get that. I do. I really do. It's kept me in a relationship for way longer than it needed to do because of that. Okay. Family obligations and all of the things and everything else. I understand you, or I understand this person. I get it. They're trying to work and make it nice. But there is no way to make that nice. Okay? I don't know who needs to hear this. You or somebody else. There is no way to make this nice. Your victory, okay? Look at that cat with that mouse, and everybody else wants it. Because everybody else always wants the sun. Always wants the yin yang twin. Sun, moon, and four of wands. This is your twin. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody wants it. And you know it. That's why it's going to be a tower. This is going to be a tower in Ten of Swords to more than one person. I can already go ahead and tell you that. Yeah. Sure is. Sure is. What's that movie? Oh, God, it was cracking me up. The Chariot. You have to move. You have to, like in Finding Nemo, it was like swim through, not around. Yes. Yes, you're going to have to swim through. Holy crap. You can watch any of my other readings that I don't drop cards as often. By the way, it's kind of chaotic. Four of Swords. We have it here, remember? Remember, we just talked about this. Resting, healing, and everything else, and I'll never get on to you for that, but this is more than that. This, instead of doing that, you're doing that. Instead of moving, you're staying still because you think that's your protection from I don't even know what. We're going to find out, though. The Emperor, get this, the Emperor cannot make a decision to take a leap of faith towards it. Now, what kind of Emperor are we dealing with here? Because Emperors aren't scared. They see what they want and they go for it. They are the ones that run kingdoms. They call the shots and everything else. This person cannot make a decision to take a leap of faith. I would have much rather have seen it like this. This Emperor's making the decision to take a leap of faith. I would have liked it, but we didn't have it like that. It didn't even fall on the floor or whatever like that. They're more confident. They're more confident just saying laying down and sleeping and dreaming about all this. Dreaming about this forward movement and this twin up here and wanting to take all this action but not being able to and trying to get a new perspective and everything else. Is that what we're doing? Okay. Well, what kind of Emperor is this? I'm just too busy manifesting to take action. Okay. Knight of Wands. What is this Knight of Wands? Knight of Swords. Remember him up here? This Knight of Wands wants to come in so fast. Look at that. They're both looking in the same direction. Fast, quick, and in a hurry with nothing but passion and truth, by the way. A lot of times the Knight of Swords is coming in to deliver a truth, usually not very nice about it. It's like almost like it's like, oh, let me tell you about you. You know, it's kind of that kind of energy, right? Geminis are very the Gemini Taurus combination, as far as I'm concerned, is a pretty blunt one. I don't, yeah, there's not a lot of this indecision crap. There can be, of course, and this is Libra too. There can be indecision. This is actually your card. There can be indecision, but when you're dealing with an emperor, or you're trying to make a decision about an emperor and sleeping on it, somebody is sleeping on this. Instead of this, they are doing that to their emperor. Not Wheel of Fortune. The universe is going to make somebody move or introduce you to somebody else to get you the hell out of this. You or somebody else. This isn't going to just hang around. Look, if this emperor can't get their shit together, I mean, and make the decision to move and take the leap of faith and work towards their wish fulfillment and their victory with their Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Sun, and Moon, and Ace of... If they can't make the decision to walk the hell away and want what they want without any apologies, okay? It's called healthy selfish. There's a difference than malicious selfish. Somebody can't do that. Or somebody is having a hard time doing that. You want me to go a little easier on them? Well, they're struggling. They've gone through a lot, and I'll start talking like that. Yeah, and they're scared of the, they're scared that this leap of faith with this Moon and Four of Wands and this Queen of Cups is going to be heartbreak for them. And it's going to be a tower because we need to coddle everybody in this Sorry. Whatever you want is coming in, okay? Yeah, and you've been strong for it. I'm proud of you. Yes, make the decision. I don't think this is you. I think this is somebody else all up in their damn head, scared to hurt somebody. That's what I think. And I don't think somebody's married here either, because I'm not feeling that. Somebody might be in some weird commitment, but I don't think anybody's married. Like they're having to like get a divorce to move and everything else. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like somebody is living too much in their head and in fantasy land before they can they're scared to come out because it's going to hurt some people. And like I said, it's not just one person. It's going to hurt multiple people. Okay? Well, if you want to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs, right, kids? Yeah. What would this person say to you? What would it's too dangerous to reach out? Okay. Now we have a whole other thing, a whole other layer going on here. Are they in a dangerous situation, or are you? Do they fear for your safety because somebody's going to retaliate? That could be a thing. That could be what's giving them, trying to give them a new perspective on how to move because they're worried for you. That could be a thing. People are nuts out here. Oh, yeah. I meet them all the time. I do personal readings and I'm like, whoa. I'm actually thinking about stopping doing personal readings because, my God, I want to marry you. Yeah, this person absolutely does. But again, this is a whole nother spin on it, but somebody might be scared for your safety. If that's the case, you guys need to discuss it, even if it's quiet time, right? Where nobody knows that you guys are discussing it. Put everything on the table, but somebody has to move here. You can't just sit over there and sit in California in your house and you love somebody in Florida and you don't even pick up the phone and be like, you know what? This is what's going on with me. I'm scared of rejection to reach out. I think it's too dangerous because so-and-so and so-and-so and somebody's brother's friend. And you know what I mean? I want to marry you. This person wants to. They need to open their mouth and be the emperor they know they are. And the Wheel of Fortune is here to help and guide and protect. But maybe they know more than you. I have no idea. I have no idea. All right. What would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? We aren't even going to do anything else. You're my twin. Yes. Why am I getting so many twin readings lately? It's crazy. The Sun, the Moon, the Four of Wands, and almost all the aces. with the Six of Wands and the Chariot and the Six of Cups. You guys have been going through something, I think, side by side, energetically. I don't think this person's in your life. I think you know about them, but I don't think they're in your life. Like, you're not like, hey, hey, Sam. It's not like that. You are aware of them. You feel them. All right, let's just get one for Libra. Let's get one for Libra. Let's get one for Libra. And then I think I'm taking my ass to bed. Ah, crap, I need a shower. My boots have like, you don't want to know. You need to let me go. We're in the 5D together. I told you this is a damn twin. We are different. Okay? Yeah, we are. Because I think you're like all about action, action, action. And this person's like, but what if? Okay, you can't have a relationship like that. And don't ever let things start like that either. Leave this idiot out in the cold, whoever this is. I'm not saying this is your person. I'm saying whatever somebody's scared of, and have a conversation about how to handle this. So you guys can take a leap of faith together. Give me one more. Give me one more. I'm obsessed. I don't think this is your person. I think this is the person that somebody's scared of. Are you being watched? Or are they being watched? Or this is taking a weird ass turn. Libra, I would say take 10 deep breaths in a paper bag and just meditate and kind of get grounded and really trying to figure this out, because you have a lot going on here. And I think somebody knows that and somebody's scared of it, and maybe for good reason. But you guys need to have an open, honest conversation about that. Even if it's a, hey, want to go have coffee so we can talk about it in secret, about this confusion and this leap of faith that we know we both want to take together, and because it's our victory and everything else and our wish and all this other stuff. Or hell, this could be somebody that you're just now meeting and they have all this going on. That would be terrifying, right? Yeah. Oof, Libra. Try to get communication even with yourself. Try to get more grounded with yourself, because this is a lot. I'll see you next time, Libra. Hopefully it'll be better.